Now, I have always been a big fan, a big believer in COTI, but I talk way too little about this fantastic protocol. So today I thought we're gonna change that and launch another video. Now, for those of you who do not know COTI, well, COTI stands for Currency of the Internet. And it was designed by a gentleman called Samuel in 2016 in order to meet what he saw as a major need for a secure, scalable and instant payment system that would support both fiat and cryptocurrency payments, however complete with its own coin, and that is why it's called COTI, Currency of the Internet. Now, I think we all know that Fintech is not just a term referring to future abstract technology anymore, huh? And DeFi is also not just some remote revolutionary prospect of future practice, but on the contrary, it's already here, claiming an increasingly broad share of the entire market of financial transactions. The evolution of innovative technological solutions has not only expedited the digital transformation, but it has indeed also rapidly redefined the payment marketplace. COTI is a layer 1 fintech blockchain ecosystem specifically or specially designed for payments. So the currency of the internet is addressing the challenges of both centralized and decentralized finance, also referred to as CeFi and DeFi, by introducing a new type of DAG-based protocol and infrastructure that is, and that's important, low cost, fast, scalable, private and inclusive. So it uses the proof of trust POT, which is a combination of proof of work and DAG in order to achieve consensus. So what is it that makes COTI so unique? Well, COTI is aiming, or have been aiming for quite a while, to build the next generation of financial and digital projects, taking various aspects of the new digital economy into consideration. So built from the ground up, from layer 1 to applications and decentralized applications, obvious, it will serve as a fully encompassing ecosystem. Scalability has been a challenge for many major blockchains, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum. They process transactions using blocks which are added periodically to a growing chain of blocks. However, there's a waiting period for the blocks to be accepted. I think we know that, which could take a long time, longer than we usually wait in order to confirm the transactions. COTI network is built on Trust Chain, a layer 1 blockchain protocol with a DAG data structure. It can significantly lower transaction costs and increase throughput to up to 100,000 transactions per second, also known as TPS. But first, let's go and have a look at the price. The live COTI price today is trading at 25 cents on the dollar, and the current coin market cap ranking is number 181, with a live market cap of more than 266 million. Now, trading at 63% below its all-time high, which was recorded on November the 9th, 2019. Now let's go and look at some news and recent highlights. One of the biggest upcoming developments for COTI is the protocol's plan to launch its multi-DAG 2.0 layer, which will enable the issuance of new tokens on top of the network's trust chain. So launching multi-DAG 2.0 on the COTI mainnet will also enable the creation of governance token for COTI's treasury, which will be the first enterprise token and a payment token on top of the COTI trust chain. Now, the team currently plans to release a Foxnet for multi-DAG 2.0 in April, followed by a testnet toward the end of May. So once the testnet is launched, COTI plans to define a new token standard and has tentatively set a goal to launch multi-DAG 2.0 on mainnet in Q3. So what you need to do is you need to verify for yourself, do your own research and think, is now a good time to buy, or do you want to wait to Q3? You know, remember, when some of these good protocols, and I believe COTI is, once they're going to launch on mainnet, prior to that, just around that time, you could actually see the price go wild. Now let's mix a little bit of Cardano into the whole COTI mix, because a second factor helping to attract attention to COTI has been its increasing involvement with the Cardano ecosystem, which has started to see the rollout of its first decentralized application and DeFi protocols. So some of the Cardano-based protocols that COTI has established working relationships with include the Cardano DeFi Alliance, AdaSwap, Project Catalyst, and NFT Maker. Now, the third piece of bullish development for COTI has been the adoption of its JET stablecoin. Now, stablecoin issuance has been a trending, let's say, tactic across the overall cryptocurrency market in order to entice investors to shovel more funds into the related ecosystem in exchange for yield. I can only say I do that. Now, I haven't, thrown my money into JET, but I certainly am a big believer in supporting the ecosystems, especially when it generates lots of yield for your stablecoin. But let's see what JET is going to do. Well, the JET is crypto-backed algorithm stablecoin, which was developed by Cardano and COTI together. And it uses smart contracts to maintain a stable price and intended to power the Cardano DeFi ecosystem. So once the project has fully been vetted on testnet and has completed an external audit, COTI plans on releasing JET on its mainnet by the end of second quarter. Now, already more than 15 partnerships have been signed with DeFi and NFT protocols in the Cardano ecosystem, and obviously there are plans for further expansion. So this does suggest that the JET will have adequate liquidity and application once it is fully launched. And if, let me tell you this, if stablecoin launches from other ecosystems, from other protocols, if that can be viewed as a, let's say, an indicator of past performance, well, then I believe that the future performance of the JET and COTI is quite remarkable. Which leads me to the future price predictions, and let's see what the sentiment is like. And the first price prediction comes from digitalcoin.com, and they believe we're going to see a high in 2022 of 37 cents and 56 cents in 2025. Not very optimistic, are they now? The second one comes from walletinvestor.com, and they predict the price will hit 54 cents in 2022 and $1.17 in 2025. Or at least they are more optimistic. Now, the last one comes from cryptocurrencypriceprediction.com, and in contrast to the two above, they base their price prediction on a fundamental approach. And they are seeing a high in 2022 of 65 cents and $3.79 in 2025. So before we end, I always like to add a cent or two on the dollar, but in this case, I think it is obvious. So what I'm gonna tell you is that in case this little video here gave you any kind of value, well then please hit like, smash, subscribe, and all them goodies. And also, come join our live streams. Sometimes they're fun, and sometimes not. But Kitty, she loves you.